Alright, I got some shore power here out to the, and as you can see, this has stopped working. Basically, it still wiggles a little bit, but it's not getting enough juice. So, let's get some shore power on this. Now it's working. So we got, with the inverter and this old battery, we got, oh, I don't know, maybe as many as 20, 30 of those, boy, look at it going now. See, it won't take long. It helps to have power. So next I'm going to have to find a battery that's newer and better and has more capacity, amp hours. Now, and also going to have to start figuring out how to calculate the amp hours I have if I'm going to be cooking on this to make sure I have enough juice to do whatever cooking that I want to do. Yeah. And in this case, this won't take long on this popcorn. That's why I actually started with the popcorn, because it was going to be a shorter duration than doing a pressure cooker, a full pressure cook meal, which takes 28 minutes from pressurization. That's it. That's popcorn by the river. I was hoping to do it all with the inverter, but it did pop. Maybe a couple dozen kernels with the inverter on until I run out of juice in my battery. Oh, this is fun. Ha ha! Popcorn by the river. That was really good popcorn. One thing learned today is I really like the marine portion, which is a pole right here of the battery. And I like the 24 because it's lighter than the 27, a lot lighter. And here is the 3/8 inch stud here to go over the battery thing. So at least one of my batteries should have two, and one of them should have poles like this. It'd be a full out marine battery, and then I could hook them up from these poles here and gang hook them. I don't know how much battery power I'm going to need to make beans. But that thing there, you know, is 1250 watts, and it's going to take like half an hour at least. Anyway, this is fun. And what a feast. What a feast indeed. And there's a popcorn maker. Aha! First try. Well, that was very interesting, this popcorn by the river, the first try here. And the effort is to be able to cook a meal, or a whole day's worth of meals would be preferable if the power goes out. Or if you're camping or by the river or whatever the reason, you know, or if the electricity goes off, you could also use, plug your lamps, plug anything into this thing. It all works. You don't have to run 850 watts on it. You know, a lamp might only be whatever the bulb is, whatever that, you know, you can have an LED bulb in there that's only like 9 watts and be real bright. Anyway, whatever. And the idea of being able to cook also brings back the idea of food. To be able to have a supply of food, like my grandma used to have. She had a pantry, and she would buy on sale and for all kinds of stuff, and just fill up the pantry only on sale. She was a frugal lady, and sure fed us all good. Anyway, so that was back then. Here we have another situation where that we may lose our power for many different reasons, and we may have a situation where the grocery stores weren't open for a week or so. And if that is the case, it would sure be nice to have food in your pantry. So this is that type of a series. You know, popcorn by the river, food in your pantry now that we're able to go to the store and buy food. See, we're able to do that. And the stores accept our money. And that's good. A store only has, your local grocery store only has 3 days, if that, worth of food for its local community. So after 3 days, the grocery store won't have food anymore. So you should have something, a supply of food. You don't have to have a year's supply. I do, and I have been gathering it. That's why I need a bean pot to cook beans. I'm a type of a vegetarian that eats fish, and also dairy. You know, goat's milk, cow's milk, and cheese, cottage cheese, that type of stuff. So anyway, thanks for coming to visit. This is going to be some sort of a series because we're making popcorn by the river, and we're going to try to make a whole batch of popcorn off of battery power. Love from Oregon.